Welcome back. We have Grace Carpenter here on behalf of the Fit Brain Club. Welcome, nice to see you.
Good morning, Lisa. It's so nice to be back.
Thank you for coming in. I know Dan wasn't able to make it today, so you're on your own.
Okay.
So, of course, you have your next Fit Brain Club meeting, and that's going to be on June 12th.
Yes.
Now, this is really an interesting subject, and unfortunately, too many seniors are being scammed on a regular basis. So tell me why you wanted to tackle this particular subject.
Well, we never thought it would happen to us, right? Just last week, it happened to me. And this was a mail fraud where someone taking a check out of an envelope mailed securely inside the post office. So what they're doing is tracking it because he got all the way through with that check, taking it, photoshopping it, couldn't spell thousand because it was for thousands of dollars, and he got it all the way through Bank of America.
Oh boy.
So this is so important, everybody. I'm telling everybody, you can't even mail a check. Wow. Because if you mail it and you think it's secure at the post office, they are so sophisticated.
Well, are you saying that it was that someone that was within the post
Yes.
office that they were able to get the
Yes.
check?
Yes.
Wow.
They've traced the investigation to internally in the post office.
No.
So when it was first reported at the police station, they realized it was mail fraud. So then it had to be reported to the post office. So they're so busy that in so many levels. So, you know, this is why we're doing it. The anatomy of a scam is important for our population to hear because we're getting it with AI. They're recording our voices. We're telling everybody, don't even answer a phone call. Because this is their job. This is what they're doing. They're making thousands of dollars a year just on adding pennies to some deposits we have. You know, we all have everything online, our online deposits. So he was able, the person who took our check was able to deposit it online and get it through Bank of America. One person did a test by signing his check Mickey Mouse, and that went through.
Oh boy.
So you see, we can't be vigilant and we can't rely on law enforcement. This is a matter of us educating senior to senior, person to person. And then the personal scammers who are doing it are building trust. The biggest unreported and largest scam is senior women.
Yeah.
And they're embarrassed and they don't want to let anyone know.
Oh, that is so unfortunate, but so very true. And one thing that you were talking about when it comes to telephone calls is, boy, if you don't recognize that number, just let it go to voicemail.
Yes.
If it's super important, someone will leave you a message.
Yes, that is the key, right there.
Right.
And Karen Rossi is coming from the Council of Aging.
Oh, great.
And so she's going to break down. She's going to tell all the red flags, break down the ones who are the personal scammers, how they build up trust first.
Right.
That's their MO,
Right.
is to make you trust them. Mm-hmm. And then, bam, they've got you.
But then they're also, like you said, preying on most likely single women
Yes.
that are elderly, or
Yes.
maybe because of dementia
Yes.
or forgetfulness.
Yes.
They're like, oh, don't you remember you were supposed to do this? And then
Yes.
do they do stuff like that?
Oh, absolutely.
huh? That's crazy.
What are we going to do? This whole thing with the check. I said, didn't you remember with a large amount of money like that you would get a certified?
Right. Right.
Well, you know, we couldn't get to the bank. The caregiver wasn't there that day. We thought if we just got it in the post office and mailed it at the post office. I said, get to the post office, get it certified, get a receipt requested. There's so many little, it's all a matter of us educating each other.
Exactly. And that's what you're going to do. So you guys are having your meeting. Of course, as we mentioned, it's going to be on June 12th, and that is always the second Monday, correct? And that's at 10 a.m.
Yes.
And tell me a little bit about the meeting itself.
Well, first of all, we're having Mark Hochberg play. The music and the brain is so important. So he'll be playing to get us all in gear. And then let's see, the important news is that we have a new location.
Oh.
So we are no longer in Clubhouse 1 in the art room. This is in the PAC.
Oh, great.
So we're Dining Room 1,
Okay.
Performing Arts Center, Clubhouse 3. We want everybody to know it's Clubhouse 3.
Okay, not Clubhouse 1 like last time. Now it's Clubhouse 3, but you're in Dining Room 1.
Yes.
Which is great.
Yes.
And then, of course, you always will have the light refreshments, which is by Adapt to It.
Yes, and I want to give Leslie a little plug because I've heard people say Adapt to It is very expensive. Adapt to It is a lifesaver. A patient needed a scooter, and I went over to Adapt to It, and yes, they're expensive. And I said, Leslie, do you have anything used? Sure. She hooked that man up with a used scooter that looked like brand new.
Nice.
I mean, she is wonderful.
Yeah.
Adapt to It is so accommodating. You know the old thing, you get what you pay for?
Right.
You get it at Adapt to It. The service, it was delivered the same day.
Right.
It was awesome. So we have to give Leslie a plug.
Yeah.
Because she does a wonderful job, and she comes with Starbucks Travelers coffee and treats, and
Nice.
I know it makes the meeting so homey.
I love that. That is awesome.
Yeah.
And I like the subject matter. You know, you're going to definitely help a lot of people out to understand what they have to do, which is perfect.
Yep. Thank you, Lisa.
All right. Thanks for coming, Grace. If you want more information about the Fit Brain Club or Alzheimer's Orange County, you can always go to the website, which is now lagunawoodsvillage.com, and you can type in Fit Brain Club. And then for ALZOC, it's alzoc.org. We'll be right back.